Yeah, so because you've learned about the fame and the money, so being able to have the money without the fame. So now, if you had a hit record, number one record, people won't necessarily start knocking on your door, say, "Hey, you're back, Carl. Come on, I
Right.
need." Okay,
The people that know. The people that need to know. And
yeah,
it turns out that that's a pretty small circle. Uh, and also now on social media, when they do know, like just the inbox is just flooded with stuff, you know, stuff that I don't have the bandwidth to help people with. So I'm not looking to start anything like that, um, at least not publicly that way.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that in order to I'm a person that can be very easily distracted, I think, especially by opportunity and possibility, right? So I think I have to sort of put these guardrails in
Mm.
front of my in front of my life so that I can sort of stay in a certain lane. Um, yeah, and otherwise, specifically with social media, like I have to delete all. It's great that you reached out to me when you did because I just re-downloaded the app because I I I pull them off my phone for stretches so that I can go right and concentrate because I find myself being so affected by it. So yeah, what I've done is detached my work from, you know, my name, my whatever. I didn't
Yeah.
really have much of a personal brand anyway. I never really looked to establish one, honestly. Um, it's something I look at probably more now, probably a smart thing to do in this era. Um, but I hadn't, and it's kind of it turned out to be a good thing because and I don't have to, I don't have to be Carl Groove Martin or
Wow.
something that I'm not.
Yeah, I guess the would you I mean would you describe the music you're doing now because the music has changed quite a bit, but are you doing more R&B? Are you doing more what Mark Martin what these guys are doing, which is pop popular type of music or what would you describe the
Yes.
kind of music? Okay, you're doing that type of
I would describe it as like, yeah, pop R&B. And well, the funny thing about it is, see, as creators, you just make, right? You just
yeah.
like, yeah, there's sort of genre things that come into play, but
Mm,
specifically now, and especially with I'm into the tools. So with AI, I can it's easier for me to switch lanes, because I very much actively use AI as a more like as an idea generation tool
wow.
because if especially specifically in a genre that I'm not working in, I'm not using any of the actual output from the model, but I'll take the inspiration from the model
Mm,
and use it to shape a sound, to shape sound in a different way, to adjust frequency in a different way that I would just making pop records. But yeah, I my approach is still the same as it's always been, but what has changed is the music itself and how it's perceived. Like the R&B of that we would call R&B is now being made by like Hozier or like Adele is
mm,
making like the sort of 90s type R&B. The R&B now, what's being, if you look at the Spotify playlists, and what's in the R&B section is more like a syncopated, faster rhythm, melodic melodic hip hop. Even the musical R&B has the cadence more of hip hop records.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
very
yeah.
what we're calling R&B is very different from what I made as R&B. The
Yeah.
R&B that I made is now called pop. It just
Yeah.
depends on who's singing it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
on what it's called. So it's a very fascinating thing to be able to see from my perspective. Again, because I'm not looking to establish any brand identity with it, I'm able to sort of be a chameleon and work in different lanes. And I
I
don't think I'd be able to do that if I was looking for R&B producer stardom.
are you recording with the artist, or are you making the music and then somebody else is take how many artists in the recording sessions?
Both,
Oh, so okay, so the
yeah.
artists know who you are.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were just submitting songs to a publisher and they go and okay.
Yeah, they definitely know. well, what's been great is like when they don't know, when I'm just sort of part of a team, and and then I step out for lunch, and then I come back, and the artist is like, "You didn't fucking tell me you were the guy from Shy. Oh my god, my mom loves Shy. I listened to you. I was like a third grade." So, there's a lot of that happens in sessions, but it's not for me. I try to like I had a session with Khalid. And that it was very much like that. And Khalid, I went to lunch, and I think the producers told them like that I was Carl Martin from Shine. He was like, he didn't believe it. He was just like, no way. But I find that, especially working with younger talent, I think it's better. I find that to be a little more optimal way of sort of establishing my credibility for what I am right now, and then if my track record comes into play, then it's too late for them to judge me. I've already been judged based upon what I'm doing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's weird because what happens in sessions, and I this is kind of what led me to it. It was like, in sessions, people in the music business, specifically in creative circles, no one will say exactly what they're thinking, right? But they're taking like subliminal sort of ageism shots at you. It's like, well, nowadays, you have to do it like this, or it's not like it was like in the
like music only existed now, right?
I don't write the same way that I did. I'm not writing the same way in 2024 as I was in 94. Like I think I can assess the difference. So it's like, but having it defensively is a very difficult way to navigate your way. You can't be playing defense.
Yeah.
You have to definitely always be on offense. And if you are trying to say, trying to defend your record, it's not a good way to come about making good records in a recording session. So I had to learn that. I had to learn that through a couple of. Next thing would have been somebody calling me Unc. Yeah, Unc.
That's the magic word. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas boys are winning all spirits.
Play it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.